2, 1. We're live. We are live on Facebook. Good morning, everybody, for day 4 on the science of achievement. Why don't we think for a moment about what the number 4 and playing on that number? What are we here for? There we go. Let me share this. What an incredible couple of days I've just had. I don't know how many of you have had the opportunity to see some of the stuff I've done over the last few days. Just amazing, amazing. Anyone that's watching that was at the presentation yesterday in Cardiff, good morning to you. Right, I've just shared that in one place. I've got to share that in one more, and then we will really get stuck into today. So let's just share in a group, the My365 Facebook page. We can post that, and that's posting, and we are good to go. So this is it. This is day 4 on the science of achievement. What have you learned this week? Well, I want you to realize that it's just an achievement. You turning up, you showing up here today. That's an achievement. How many of you believe that you have been put on this earth to achieve? Right? So when we look at what the word means, there's a few definitions of the word achievement. The one I love the most definitely without a shadow of a doubt, is this: anything done successfully with effort, skill, and courage. I don't know whether you've written that down, but for me, you achieve at something where you put effort in, you put skill in, and you put courage in. Maybe you just put one, it's just a bit of effort because there was no skill really needed, but there probably was at some point because you had to learn a skill. And at some point, maybe the first time you did something, you had to be courageous, you had to have a go. But every day, I believe we should be working towards achievement where we put effort into something, we put skill into something, and maybe skill that we're something we're learning and getting better, and we are courageous to move forwards. How many of you out there that's watching this believe that that's what you've been put on this earth to do? You see, when we look at the science of achievement, we have to wake up, and we don't have to, but if you look at life with a fresh pair of eyes, and that to me is what this is all about. As coaching you, how many of you look upon me as your coach? Pete Cohen is my coach. How many of you tell people, you know, I'm getting coaching. I've been getting it for a long time. I'm being coached by this guy. And then if you stop for a moment and think, what have I actually achieved since I have been coached and allowed myself to be coached to the point where I'm coaching myself? What have I achieved? And can you not realize that a lot of what you've achieved has been through skill, effort, and courage? It took effort for most of you to get up here this morning and turn this on and watch it. And there'll be less people watching today than there were on Monday. Why? Because people aren't exercising skill, effort, and courage. They often lack the courage to go, you know what? Courage is the heart to invest in themselves. And there can be many reasons for that. Maybe you think that you're not worth it. Or maybe you're starting to realize that one of the greatest achievements is realizing just how great you are. So what have we talked about this week? Well, yesterday we talked about flipping the switch. Flipping the switch. How many of you flicked the switch? I tell you what's over there is a dimmer. This is, my God, this has just hit me. Total inspiration. But you flick the switch and say, look, enough's enough. I'm not doing that anymore. Because you've been given a gift, right? Do we all agree? Yes, Pete Cohen, you're right. We've been given a gift, and our gift is our ability to achieve and to put skill, courage, and effort into things. That's our gift. You've been given it, and are you going to use it? Because I believe if you use it, wow, you can have riches beyond your wildest dream. I don't just mean riches in terms of money, but riches in terms of just feeling great about your life if you do it. But there's a penalty for not using it. There is a penalty for not using what nature has given you, that we are a part of nature. Nature's given you this gift, and you either grow or you don't grow. Look outside. Nature respects you because you grow. Nature wants everything to grow. You are here to grow. to be better. But we've got a dimmer over there, and you press the dimmer and it turns the light. It's not a switch, but it's a button you press and the light comes on. And guess what? Guess what you can do? You can make it brighter or you can make it darker. How many of you want to brighten things up? You see, the real gift that we've been given, and this is what I want to touch on today, the real science of achievement is your brain. Your brain, your mind, and your mind is this incredible thing that you can make things brighter. I have such a bright idea. Has anyone ever said that before? I've got a really bright idea. And the idea is so bright that you have to go and achieve what you set your mind to. Isn't that amazing? You've been given this gift. How many times do you use it? Many of us, it's kind of been beaten out of us a little bit, through life and through, don't get above your station. Don't dream too big. What do you want to do when you grow up? I want to be an astronaut. Oh, don't be stupid. Get a real job. And then you become an accountant. But your heart wasn't in becoming an accountant. Maybe what you get out of being an accountant allows you to do the things that you want to do in your life. But write this down. The real science of achievement. And you've heard me say this before. It's knowing what you're here to do. Knowing what rocks your boat, knowing what fills you up with joy and passion. This is what fills me up with joy and passion, doing this. And I have to be courageous and I have to be skillful and I have to put loads of effort into this. My goal is so big. I want to impact the lives of 100 million people. And there's 126 of you right here, right now that are making that come true. What about you? Oh, Pete, you're asking this question again about what are you here to do? You can decide. You can change what you're here to do. But what is important to you? What do you love to do? What are you put on this earth to actually do? Your purpose in life. You see, one of the oldest stories in the history of man is Adam and Eve. And I'm not going to go into whether the story's true or not, but it is a great story. That the greatest challenge that we have in life is to give in to temptation, to move away from our hopes and dreams. And that's why constant reinforcement, that's why showing up every day, that's why I'm here every day, to give you the best possible chance for you to decide that there are certain things that you want, like this challenge, and to write it down and to do it. The easy thing to do is not do it. Just say, it's a wasted time. I've forgotten about it, and give in to distraction and think about things that take you away from where you want to go. That's why your brain, think about it. Your body needs to be fed. Don't feed your body, right? Don't feed it. Don't feed it water or feed it rubbish. Feed it just McDonald's. Go to McDonald's every single day. Just eat McDonald's. Don't drink any water. Just drink sugary drinks. Don't have any sleep. See what you're feeding your body, feeding your mind. Don't move and see what happens. You will wither away. You will, but on the other side, feed your body water, feed your body what it needs, feed your body. It needs vitamins and minerals, which are in food, which have grown. What does your body need? It needs to jamon. It needs to move. Your body needs to laugh and smile. That's what you need to do, right? But you need to feed your brain. What are you feeding your brain right now? And don't look at it as right or wrong. That's too easy. Oh, I just feed it. No. Is what you're feeding you, is it nourishing you? Is it moving you forwards in the direction that you want to go? Or is it putting you backwards? What have we also learned this week about failure? Failure is awesome. You see, I said to all of you, how many of you want to be in the 2% club? You want to be in the 2% club? You want to be in my club, the 2% club? Do you qualify? Do you qualify to be in that 2%? I don't know, but we're going to look at that in more detail, because the 2% of people in life who succeed in whatever they do, whether it's someone who wants to be fitter, slimmer, healthier, whether it's someone who wants to be a great leader, financially free, what those 2% of people do in the 100% of cases is have a 100% success rate. The 98% of people fail in life because they don't use the greatest gift that they've been given, which is to be able to decide what they want to do, feed their brain every single day. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm working on. And then start to manifest that over time. But of course, you all know, if you want something that's something big, something huge, you're going to be challenged. Why? As I was in Wales yesterday, and there's the big Welsh dragon at the Principality Stadium, images of it everywhere. What is the dragon a symbol of? I think it's the symbol of strength. It's the symbol of overcoming an obstacle that could be the dragon in your life, that if you take the dragon on and you beat it and you eat it, you then take its power and you become stronger. That's what obstacles, I believe, in your life will teach you. So what's my main point for today? The point is simple. It's time for you to really commit to who you want to become. That's the real science of achievement. You understand that? To really be able to achieve, it's to know, what am I doing? What is important to me? Where am I going? You've heard me say this before, but maybe now you're hearing this differently and thinking, if you look at my Facebook page, I posted a picture of me and my brother. I must have been about 4 years old. And I sent it to my brother first. And he sent me back a question saying, what were you thinking? And then I was looking at the picture thinking, I wonder what I was thinking. By the way, we look like a very young Laurel and Hardy. My fingers are like that. And my brother goes, that's another fine mess that you've got me into. But when I think about what I was thinking, I just think I was in the zone. If you look at the picture, it's on my Facebook page. I wasn't really thinking anything. I was just engaged in the moment. When you truly know what you're doing and what's important to you, it's very easy for you to get into the zone and the flow of life, where you feel, I'm the dominant force in my life. I'm the one who's taking control. You see, showing up here every day is really about feeding your mind, feeding your brain, and working on what is fundamentally important to you. Here come the guys ready to take away the recycle rubbish, to take away what we don't need. And when you really tap into the science of achievement, you let go of what you don't need. You let go of distraction. You let go. You recognize what is not serving you, and you come back to your dominating thoughts of knowing what you are here to do and making it happen. Not now, but right now. You know, we don't scratch the scratch of the surface of this stuff. We don't. We go a little deeper. And those of you know that are My 365 Elite members and get involved in our master classes, you know there's another level to this. And if that's for you, that's great. If it's not for you, you can still get so much out of what we're sharing with you here every single day. It's time to flick the switch. It's time to realize that you've been given this gift to tap into something that is important to you. Maybe you know what that is. How many of you right now, let's share it before we end this broadcast today. Tell us, what are you here to do? What's your major purpose in life? Share it. And it's all very well listening to me, and that's why this community is so important, because we can learn more from other people than possibly we can learn from me. You know, Leah is in the house. Now, this is a lady here, Leah Sidigri, who I met years ago, who has worked, her definite major purpose, my God, her thing was Mummovation, still is to inspire mums to be the best that they can be, to be fitter, to be healthier, to be the best that they can be. And her purpose in life now is for us to take responsibility for what we're doing to this world. My definite major purpose is to help us take responsibility to what we're doing to ourselves, what we're saying to ourselves. So Gillian, to write her novel, to be happy and healthy, to just read what other people are here to do. And Leah, I have to give you massive recognition for inspiring me to keep going, to keep going, to keep going, to keep going, no matter what the obstacles we face. I aspire to inspire through music. Look, read this. I encourage people to travel and take a second. I can't read all of that. Help people. Look, read it. Get inspired. Feel. That's so important. Emotionalize what other people, want to support small businesses, still looking but not giving up. Abigail, maybe your part of your purpose is just to do what you do that makes you happy and healthy. You've becoming a role model to so many people. Look, love you, Pete. We'll come back to visit soon. Amazing. Check out Leah and what she's doing. I should do a podcast with Leah about her journeys around the world and what she's doing to inspire others to change their lives. See if you can feel the inspiration that the person has who's writing this for what they're saying. I bet there's nowhere in the world right now where there are so many people using social media to actually share, this is what I'm here to do. 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 To be the best version of myself every single day. You can make this complicated, or you can put a big smile on your face and say, you know what, I don't know, but I'm going to find out. You know, to inspire all to become healthier and be their best. Fantastic. Look, share it, share it, share it. Don't be afraid. Get it out there. If you don't know, you don't know, but at least put a smile on your face and say, I'm going to find out. And I'm going to enjoy finding out. Perhaps your purpose in life is to find out what your purpose is and to go out there and have loads of experiences to get to the point where you go, I think I've got it, but I'm not sure I'm going to have another go tomorrow. It really doesn't matter. Everyone is different. This is one of the most inspirational things that's going on in the world right now. What am I going to do right now? After this, I'm going to do one of the most inspirational things I can do for my body. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out. I'm going to sweat. I don't feel like doing it, but what I do feel like doing is doing something I don't feel like doing so I can get a good feeling at the end. That's the science of achievement. That is the science of achievement. Guys, this is the sort of thing I would encourage you to share. You know, share it so other people see this. You know, someone might see it and just go, I can't be bothered to listen to that. It's too long. It's 10 minutes. It's 15 minutes. Fair enough. They don't have to listen to it. But someone might watch this and go, wow, is this real? Is this really happening? To inspire in mental health and inspire people. Just ran 25 minutes. First time, best time ever. I think that's it. Instagrammers, I'm going to have to say goodbye because I want to do a wrap up on here. Have a great day. We're going to do a 1 minute. Keep those coming, guys. Keep those coming because I'll get this into the 1 minute wrap up. Are you ready? Who's ready for the 1 minute wrap up? Here we go. Guys, this is it. This is day 4 on the science of achievement. Thank you so much for all of you that have showed up this week and really are going to work on yourself. For me, the science of achievement is daring to realize that with courage, skill, and effort, you can achieve anything. But what we've been talking about today, thank you very much to all of you that are sharing this. What we're talking about is knowing the meaning of your life. What are you here to do? What rocks your boat? What mark do you want to leave on this earth? How do you want to be remembered? And these are questions that people often don't want to be asked. For me, it's to positively impact the lives of 100 million people around the world, to inspire them to do whatever they want in their life, for them to leave a mark. I want to leave a mark. I want to leave a mark on your day. What about you? What's important to you? You make a difference. I believe in you. I will see you tomorrow for a summary of the whole week. This is unbelievably awesome. It's time for us to really be the best that we can be. Thank you so much for coming in today. Ask, what are your passions in your school? Can they be? Of course they can be combined. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone. I know life is challenging at times, but it's a lot less challenging when you have a definite major purpose, when you know that this is what you're here to do. But what is so important is to enjoy that journey. It really is. Feed your brain what you need to feed it. If you haven't got your ticket for the My 365 Summit, what are you doing? This is an event. You think this is good? What do you think is going to happen when you're in a room surrounded by a load of other people who are working on something? How many of you have still not printed this off? How many of you have printed it off and not written it? How many of you have printed it off, written it, and not looked at it? How many of you have printed it off once, twice, and you've done it 3, 4 times? You've reviewed it. You've changed it. You know, being the best, it comes at a price. If you want to be the best, then you have to pay that price. But then the reward is so much sweeter for what you put in. It's the rules of nature. You can't define nature. You can either work with it. I could go on all day, keep talking. I believe in you. Get your ticket for the summit. It's not just me, it's other My365ers. Dr. Rakowski will be there, the top nutritionist who is the My365 nutritionist, Patty Drobonowski. Get your ticket. There's 13 days left until the early bird price just goes. Thank you for checking in, guys. Much love to all, and we will see you soon. Much love.